Now, I might as well discuss the elephant in the room. Okay. I thought that was a pretty good metaphor. I used it neutral. And I've already asked some questions about, because I had been told long ago that I had said that Mrs. Clinton was going to be the Democratic nominee, and then President Obama was. And I said, well, why did that happen? Well, the reason it happened was that you raised your vibrational level high enough that it allowed you to have a black president, and that was a very low probability. That was just when I was barely starting to learn about probabilities. Didn't know very much about it. And so I kept thinking all this time, well, I was told that they were going to kind of switch places, that she had become president of the lower timelines, and he was on these upper timelines. There's 12 timelines, in case anyone has not read my material, 12 parallel lives. We're on timeline number 6 in the middle frequency, and we're coupled with timeline number 5. And so if you ever lose anything, like my wife lost a pie 1 or 2 Thanksgivings ago, it went to timeline 5. And we lost a blanket recently. So things happen like that. If you lose things, it's probably gone to timeline 5, and they're getting our stuff. But sometimes maybe we'll get there. So I don't know. But so it's very interesting. The upper timelines have easier lives than we do. So starting like on timeline number 9 and up, there was no Vietnam War. They settled their differences. Completely different. So very much easier frequency. We're in the harder frequency.
So what you were saying is that humanity raised its vibration enough that allowed for Obama rather than Clinton.
Yes. Why do we have so many wars? We're working with negativity. We're working with, like I was told, Mr. Trump is a young soul, he's in the 200s for lives, and they're, so people, you can't tell. Some of you may be really have been on Earth a long time, many lives, and others of you may be in only 100 or 200. Although I found groups like this typically have had more lives, and you're more seasoned, as it's called. So you can imagine how many emails I got the day after the elections, because I've been saying, well, the highest probability is that Mrs. Clinton is going to be the next president. And, one of the questions I asked, why? And I was told, well, because the lowest probability happened. That's the lowest probability. And so what I'd like for everyone to do, I gave in my newsletter, I gave everyone a benevolent prayer to all say together. Now this is non-religious, non-denominational, so anyone of any belief system can say this. But on benevolent prayers are what you say for other people and other beings, other animals, whatever, anywhere in the world. If the people in Italy are buried in an earthquake, you can say a benevolent prayer for them to be found and be safe until they're found. I've been told that these benevolent prayers, if you could see them interdimensionally, they're like rainbows, and they come up, and all these prayers from all over the world, because all sorts of people are saying prayers. They all come up and they descend on that area of the world that people are praying about. So, with that in mind, if you would, but one of the things that scientists have not yet discovered, and I'm told that they will in the future, is the power of the spoken word. That when everyone says the same benevolent prayer together, okay, it takes on a power that is much more than the people that say it. Okay, so for those of you that might attend a church or synagogue, temple, whatever, You know, normally, a lot of times, there's just one person saying the prayer and everyone's going along with it. But if you have the opportunity to lead prayer, have one that everyone can say together, whether it be something simple like praying for a member of the congregation that's ill or in the hospital or something like that, then that becomes very powerful and it gets people used to saying these, okay? So if you will repeat after me, if I can remember how to say it, since I didn't write it down. I ask any and all beings to aid and assist President-elect Trump and Congress to make decisions in the best interests of the citizens of the United States and the whole world. So that's something that you can share with your friends, and hopefully the more people that say this, the better. I have been told that someday in the future, I will be able to lead 1 million people in saying a prayer for world peace. Okay.